Don't do these top 3 mistakes in your 20s so you do not end up like me. Number 1, well, before I get to number 1, none of these are ordered. Just don't do any of these 3 in any order so you'll for sure be off way better than I am. Starting off with number 1, do not stay on one idea, do not stay on one topic. Be adventurous as much as you can. What I mean by that is, let's say you want to start, for example, a Shopify account. Do not stay with the idea that Shopify has to be your one make it or break it, because I stayed with YouTube for like 6, 7, no pun, no meme. I'm really trying to give you a serious moment. For like 6, 7 years, I tried with YouTube. But I did branch out to other things. I have a podcast. I tried Shopify. I've tried crypto. I've made my own crypto. I've affiliate marketing. I've done a lot of stuff. Made a whatchamacallit, not a textbook, like oh my gosh, what was that? What was that trend for a little while? You go on ChatGPT and you sell your course or whatever, like have it make you a pamphlet or something like that, like cookbooks or like top 10 things to do in your city. Oh, brochures, like it'll make you brochures and then you will like print it out, but not really print it out, you just set it online. And that was like your way to make money, and apparently all these TikTok gurus had made a lot of money doing this. But I never stuck with it. The only one I stuck with heavily was YouTube, and I only gave the other ones maybe a 1 month max. And my advice to y'all is, if one thing doesn't work, don't feel like that's the only thing that has to work. Go into different like businesses, idea, like straight up have them so different from each other. You never know. I just found a galaxy and I don't have a thingamabob. You never know what's gonna pop off for you. Unfortunately for me, I can't tell you what popped up for me.
Good shit, my nigga, good shit, good shit.
Holy crap,
No problem,
my
no
bro.
problem.
So like I was saying, what the heck happened to the chest? Do not just stick with one thing. Explore into other things. Photography, fucking writing, you never know. But just don't stay on one thing thinking this is gonna be your bread and butter, no matter how much you like to do it, because I'm telling you, the difference in liking it and then making it on with whatever sticks, it's gonna feel so much better once you see money hitting your account. Now obviously I'm talking out of my ass because I don't know, I've never experienced it, but that's the only thing that it'll be like, right? Would you rather do something that you like but doesn't produce nothing, or do something that, you know, maybe it's not your first go-to, but if it brings money, who gives a shit, right? So that's my one step, my one rule, I mean. So that's one of the 3 that I encourage y'all not to do. Number 2, I really encourage everybody, if you're gonna get with a female or a partner, you know, there could be a girl watching, please choose the right person. Do not choose whoever comes first in mind. Don't do that mistake. A little backstory of me: I was an insecure little dude, and the first girl that gave me any attention I took it, and it's been the worst mistake. I'm not gonna really dwell into why, because that's a whole different video, but please don't be like me and just fall for the first thing that falls in your lap, because I promise you there's someone out there, someone truly out there meant for you. There really is. And whenever you do decide maybe you want to give this person a chance, really, this is gonna sound really weird because maybe a lot of people don't say this, but like how their parents act. However their parents act is 90% of the way they're gonna act. Now that's not true for everybody, because I do not act like my father on how I grew up with my father. I'm totally different from my father, and I'm so happy that I am, because he was an unbearable person, a really unbearable person, and I'm glad to say I'm not like him. So yeah, keep an eye out on the parents. They're most likely gonna end up like that, because the person who I'm with, I wish I would have held out before doing the stuff doing some of the things that I did in my life, in my choosing, with the person who I decided to stay with. And for step number 3, or rule number 3, if you're not having fun, I would recommend you just stop it entirely for a little while. I really went hard on the idea, like, you gotta keep going. What the hell did he just throw? You gotta keep going really hard on whatever your business is, or whatever you decide to do. I know you heard Andrew Tate on the internet saying, you have to get rich now, you have no time. On one hand, he's not lying, but on the other hand, it puts you in a state of like, you need to hurry up. And with me and how I treated my journey is, I didn't look for the get rich get quick, even though who doesn't want that? But it came to a point where you see everybody on the internet, they get one video pop up, you see a TikTok account, it's posting dumb stuff and it gets millions of likes, let alone the views, and you do a lot of hard work and you get nothing, and it gets very, very unfulfilling, unmotivating, unrewarding, when the one thing you want to do is pretty much make money for yourself, or especially for your parents. And the one thing I would really encourage everybody here to do, if you take one thing away from this video, if you're not enjoying it, like I know in step 1 I said if you're not enjoying it but it's bringing money, but if you're not enjoying it and you're not bringing money and you're going all in, you're just gonna lose yourself. You will waste your time. You absolutely will. There are a lot of us out here that have gone through the extreme to try and make it work, and it just won't happen. That's the way things are. That's the way it happened for me, unfortunately. But if I was in my 20s, I'm still in my 20s, but I'm heading towards the end of my 20s. I'm 26. I started this like around 19, and I'm very lucky and very fortunate that I went back to university and I got my shit a little bit back together. I'm not really fully there. I missed out on a lot of the early years, never going out, rarely partying, going through bullshit relationship wise, putting up with stuff, holding off parts of stuff that I wanted earlier in my life. But I said, I want to do this all the way. I don't want to half-ass it just for me to lose. I really did lose the first half of my 20s trying to chase something that I don't think I was ever meant to get. If you're not having fun, and if you're not seeing progress, and if you especially not getting any money in, please stop. Take a year off. Take a month off. Take a week off. Go out, have fun, forget everything. You will not get your 20s back. People like to say you're gonna waste your 20s if you go out partying, but that's the only thing people talk about when they're old, is how they used to party so much. And I won't have none of that. All I'm gonna have is me being in my room, watching videos, how to make a thumbnail, how to edit, what are the best transitions, what's trending, for what? For nothing. So don't do what I did, and hopefully you have it way better than me, and hopefully you do succeed. I want everybody to succeed in whatever they do. With that in mind, those are my top 3 tips, and I'll see y'all the next time. If you enjoyed this video, like. If not, see y'all next time, bro.